We have been reading stuff from this guy called Kunda Titus or whoever, my country people. Sometimes he even claimed to be the king of black legs. Listen to this. I pray you follow, you get this message. I pray some goodwill people that know you send this to you. We have been talking about black legs. Who could these people be? I want to think more than black legs we have against us internally and externally, consciously and unconsciously. Black legs. These are those people who are against this struggle for the freedom, working in darkness day in and day out. Yes, black legs are those working in vicious, crafty ways in secrecy to frustrate this struggle. Their filthy activities of darkness has helped La République du Cameroon enormously. It has helped their warlords. It has helped their brutal, illiterate soldiers to be able to do that daily indiscriminate arrest, the imprisonment, the torture, the destruction, the burning down, the killing of thousands of Ambazonians. Because of your wickedness, call you black legs, and your massive destruction in the southern Cameroons in the last few years, I would decree that the crying blood of the innocent people that have been spewed everywhere in the southern Cameroons and Ambazonia shall hunt you down. Besides black legs, I may say, like I say, legs. Woe to all legs. We have the black legs. I call some red legs. These red legs are those whose enabling activities with La République du Cameroon have been that which they have sold their souls for money in their daily committed act of atrocities to frustrate or bring an end to the quest of the suffering people of Ambazonia and their freedom. Some of these people call, some of these black red legs here, there's one of the pompous, presumptuous one, they call Moja Moja. I don't know where you are, but I pray you get this message. Moja Moja, your days have been numbered. You beside these black legs, red legs, I still could tag some yellow legs. You know, I say they are in their capacities and in their colors and in their missions. Yellow legs are these internal enablers of La République du Cameroon, who are some of them acting consciously, some are acting unconsciously, facilitating the wicked plans of La République against the freedom of Ambazonia. Some of them, unfortunately to say, were activists who have now become red legs. They have been indulged or gotten entangled into what I call dirty activism of disuniting Ambazonians for selfish, egoistic reasons. In fact, they are now involved in antivism than activism. Oh, what a pity. They are involved in intoxicating propagandas to poison the hands of Ambazonians against one another. These guys are committed to bring destruction, to bring disunity. What a pity. What a pity. Some of them started very wonderfully, passionately, but along the line, they were not able to rule their egos. They were not able to rule manipulations, and they fallen victim. Their communications today hang around terrible, defamatory blackmails, lies, and vilification messages, audios, and texts here and there. These yellow lakers, I call them, of La République du Cameroon, you know, are being sponsored by people who have decided to frustrate the struggle if it is not their way. They believe, they think they are driven by that passion of egoistic motives, that if it's not my way, it should not be anybody's way. If it doesn't work the way I want, it should not work. God ordained revolution, unfortunately. So you, black legs, red legs, yellow legs, and even white legs, which I'm yet to mention. Some of you here, some of you have called me. I think the last 1 month, over a month ago, there was a first gathering, I think the 10th to the 14th of October, by some yellow lakers, you know, of La République who are coordinating. Some of them, they call them CDN. I think they are being empowered and cooked, directed, coordinated, moderated by what you call the CDN. Some call it Coalition for Dialogue and Negotiation, but I call it Coalition for Destruction in Negotiation. coalition for destructive negotiation. You are working as legs of La République Cameroon against your own very people, against your own very land, and against your own very future. The last of these legs, I mentioned black legs, red legs, yellow legs. The last of these legs, I say, who are enablers, I call them white legs. These are enablers from within, in sheep clothing, as leaders, as activists, as committed ones for the cause. Some of them are innocent, but some of them are consciously committed to the destructive frustration of this struggle. All these people are white leggers working for La République du Cameroon. I failed to mention one of the yellow legs because among these black legs and red legs and yellow legs and white legs, some of them have all the characteristics. Some of them fall in here and there. They are doing the same work. All legs, call them leggers. All of the enablers of La République du Cameroon. One of them in their yellow legs that even falls in coordination here in the white legs is the man you call the UN, Nelson Ocheba. He's one of the worst intoxicators that ever lived in this revolution. You don't know whether he put his senses together before he talks or not, or analyze or not. He speaks before he thinks. Some of you who are put on this attitude of foolishness and disunity and destructive activity and activism against and delay the freedom of the people of Ambazonia, you will grow mad.